Until recently, if you wanted a pony car convertible, you had but one choice, and it was a good one, the Ford Mustang. Now though, the new Camaro convertible has arrived, and it's ready to challenge the Ford, powered by a traditional pushrod V8, a 6.2-liter that puts out gobs of torque and 426 rearing horsepower. As for the Mustang, it has a more modern heart, a new overhead cam 5-liter that's a bit more willing to rev, and it puts out an impressive 412 horsepower. Structurally, these cars are great, a far cry from the flexi flyers that convertibles used to be, and both have high-quality tops that go down with the simple push of a switch. The tops are a bit on the slow side going down, but in their defense, they seal well. They both have heated rear glass, and they don't seem to cut into headroom when they're in the up position. As far as the covers that go in place when the top is down, neither was especially elegant, but we did like that the Camaro top did stack lower and back, but this comes at the expense of reduced trunk volume. It's clear to us that both cars were designed as convertibles from the start, and both cockpits are remarkably breeze-free at speed, which was appreciated when we cruised the coastal area around Santa Barbara and Malibu. Although the Mustang still has a live rear axle, the Ford felt nearly as planted in aggressive driving as the Camaro, which benefits from independent rear suspension. In the twisties, the Mustang feels long and rectangular, whereas the much heavier Camaro feels short and wide, more like a square with good grip. The Mustang has the better shifter with clearer gates, and the interiors are simply a matter of taste. The quality is there in both, but neither of the road and track testers were wild about the Camaro's modular early 1970s style, which carries over into the surprisingly thorough gauge package that mounts just ahead of the shifter. In our performance test, the cars were amazingly close. The Mustang has a slight edge to 60, but both cars tie in the quarter-mile contest, 13.1 seconds at about 110 miles per hour. And in braking from 80 and 60 miles per hour, they post identical numbers. And through the slalom, the Mustang is less than 1 mile per hour quicker than the Camaro, perhaps because it's narrower, or because it weighs more than 400 pounds less than the Chevrolet. If you think about it, with the exception of perhaps the Corvette, these two pony cars are the American sports car, uniquely American and a blast to drive. And when it came down to declaring a winner, it wasn't easy. But the Mustang defended its crown. It won in both our objective and subjective categories. It performs great, it has a slightly more refined powertrain, and it's simply an easier car to live with every day, partly because of its larger trunk, partly because of styling that doesn't turn anybody off. It was a split decision, however. When it came down to choosing personal favorites, one editor chose the Mustang as his favorite, the other the Camaro, citing its torquey V8, its independent rear, and its more serious look. One thing, however, is clear. The Mustang and Camaro battle continues to rage, even among convertibles that both leave the door at around $42,000.